Hello there folks, back again for another video. In this one we're going to be looking at SBG Magazine issue 16, which is the autumn issue for the magazine, and continues the story of the two towers and moves away from the three hunters and their many fights in Helm's Deep and beyond, and instead explores Frodo and Sam's journey as they head to Osgiliath with once again another amazing issue packed full of inspirational photography and articles that will help you get started with SBG and reignite that passion, no doubt. Just going to give you a quick flick through of what's in here and just give you an overview of my thoughts of it as well. So we have a look at the favourite character from Matt Davies, who's talking about Sam. It's a very well written article. Had me welling up a little bit thinking about good old Sam and his heroics throughout the course of the movies and of course the books. There's also a painting masterclass from Kev Lawrence and also a couple of smaller scenarios being played out as well. So there is also a sort of campaign report which follows some of these adventures, and there's a Taming of Smeagol and a Shortcut to Mushrooms diorama for you to dive into. There's also a big sort of battle around Osgiliath and how that all plays out, which is very cool, well worth diving into, alongside a whole bunch of other stuff, including the Doctor's Corner from Damien, which explores the Gondor army that he's been building as part of the Battle Streams of Middle-earth series that he has been running for quite a while now. But yeah, it's a absolutely stonking issue, once again packed with awesome stuff. This article was really good, really enjoyed this one, learning all about Sam and why he's such a lovable character. I liked how it was broken down into his sort of qualities almost, and then that fed back into exploring how he acts as a character and sort of why people like him. I think it's true to say that, as amongst many other people's suggestions, Sam is one of the, if not the main character of the novels, and of the novels and the films anyway. And so it's nice to see some time given over to him. It's surprising me that it's taken this long for there to be a Samwise article, I suppose. There's some great diorama building stuff in there, which is really good to see. This one's absolutely amazing, but I'll let you see that in more detail as you flick through the magazine yourself. There is this really nice sort of breakdown, White Dwarf style, of some of the smaller scenarios that you can play. So there's the Taming of Smeagol and the Dead Marshes for you to dive into. Again, absolutely stunning photography, which is one of the mainstays of this magazine. And all of the battle reports and campaign reports are written in a style that is very reminiscent of the old White Dwarf magazines. So if you're somebody who really liked those magazines and the way that they were written, these are definitely worth diving into. They are full of little box outs and fun sort of descriptions of the game as it's unfolding, as well as some of the more technical stuff as well. And once again, the photography is absolutely sublime. And definitely worth checking out in more detail. As I say, one of the things about this magazine that's always nice is that it's inspirational. Every time I sit down to go through one of these magazines, I have thoughts of building new armies and painting new characters and delving back into getting through more of my collection. I actually have a fairly sizable Minas Tirith contingent now because of the Battle of Osgiliath box. I also really like this one, by the way. This article about Osgiliath and doing it in slightly more of in this different way, in this different format of it being slightly more green and lost and forgotten and ruined, rather than it being the sort of white expanse that it is in the movies. I thought this was a really nice touch and lends itself more to the book variant of Osgiliath than the movie one, but no less recognizable for what you get. You can still see the lovely white/grey buildings that make up the city itself, and it's wonderfully broken down. This was also a really nice article from Mark, who's talking about getting involved in the competitive side of things for Middle-earth strategy board game, and also for Gondor, and sort of joining the team alongside Damien and the like, and heading off to play some fun games. And also, of course, Damien's article, The Doctor's Corner, which is all about diving into building that Gondor army and getting it ready for the tabletop and tournaments, especially since it was made up of miniatures that he didn't necessarily like or didn't even really want. But as you can see, you've got the 7 commandments of the battle streams of Middle-earth there. So make sure to follow that and potentially use it as a guideline for some of your own army building and stuff in the near future as well. As always, it's an absolute joy to have a flick through this magazine. There is genuinely lots of love and passion poured into it, and you can see it from everything that Damien and the team do, Damien and Tom and the team do. I think it could be easy for them to almost rest on their laurels now and be like, cool, we could put out a sort of middling magazine nowadays, I suppose, considering all the work that they've put into it over the past while. But I genuinely think that they continue to have a firm passion for the Middle-earth strategy battle game and the miniatures and the world itself, and it shows in every single one of the pages that they put together for these. And we are I'm very glad that we have them as part of our community doing the good work that they do. And hopefully this will inspire you to maybe try something out for yourself and maybe build some terrain, build some armies, and do something thematically based around Osgiliath. With the new edition of the game coming out very soon, well, probably the end of this year, I would imagine, alongside the War of the Rohirrim, there'll be more people than ever looking to dive into the Middle-earth strategy battle game. And I think that magazines like this are going to be key to getting people involved with it. If you're sitting on the edge and you're sort of wondering whether or not you want to give it a go, I would heartily go and recommend you download either some of the free issues, or you can contact the team on the email that will be down in the description and in the comments, and you can get yourself some physical copies as well. I have, I think, all of the issues of the magazine so far. They've always been kindly sent by Damien and Tom, and it's always a joy to sit down and read these with a cup of tea and a biscuit or two. Many, many biscuits. Or in the case of Sam, maybe some potatoes. But yes, really nice stuff once again from the SBG Magazine team. They have poured a lot more passion back into this, as always, and I'm fairly sure you're going to be enjoying this one very, very soon. Make sure you get your orders in and check out what they do. Anyway, I'm going to move on and get ready for another video. If you're somebody who wants to check this out, make sure to, as I say, get in touch via the email down below, or you can go and check out the SBG website, which will be linked down there as well. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. But most importantly, go and check out this magazine. It's amazing. If you have a favourite issue, maybe drop that into the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you think. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.